You've been losing weight, everything was going well, the scale was moving every week, maybe you've even been eating less than before, and the scales still aren't moving. Most people assume that the answer is calories. What if I told you the problem is not calories at all? It's not even protein, fats, or carbohydrates. You see, your metabolism needs certain nutrients, and if they're missing, metabolism slows down dramatically. So if you've been thinking you've got a sluggish metabolism, you might actually be right. So today, I'm going to show you how to build meal plans loaded with nutrients that you need to boost metabolism and finally break your weight loss stall. If you're constantly feeling tired or struggling to exercise, you might just need more CoQ10. CoQ10 is one of those nutrients you need to burn off calories and turn those calories into energy. So let's have a look at which foods have the most CoQ10 and build a meal plan with tons of nutrients to fire up your metabolic rate. So I'm going to pop CoQ10 in here and see which foods have the highest amount per 3.5 ounces, which, if you're in Australia, that is around about 100 grams. This is showing me the top 20 foods for this nutrient. You can see here fish has a lot of CoQ10, but I actually don't like fish, and I want to plan with foods that I love to eat. Loving our food is our top priority if we're going to stick with anything long-term, right? So I'm going to go for ground lean beef because it has 3.1 milligrams, which is a good amount. So I'll start building out my meal plan from here. The first thing I'll do is save the food, and then I'll create a new meal. I'll call this meal CoQ10 meal. That way I can remember it later. Okay, I've got my meal saved. What else is in here that can give me some more CoQ10? Love avocados. I'll add some of those to my meal. I do like broccoli, and I actually have some in the fridge, so I'm going to add that as well. Now, I can change the amount if I want to. I can increase or decrease any food so that I'm getting more or less of any nutrient. All right, let's have a look at what I've got so far. Okay, so CoQ10, I've got 4.6 milligrams. That's actually a decent amount of CoQ10 for a small amount of food. You can also see that I'm only getting 400 calories for this meal. I'm getting a decent amount of protein, and the carbs are still fairly low, sugars are nice and low, and the fiber is quite good. So before I add anything to my day, I'm going to go back and just have a quick look at my micronutrients. So that is how we build our meal plan. If you want to check out the app that I'm using here, it is in the description below, and you'll get a week to try it out with free nutrition guides as well to get you started. And just eating less isn't actually the answer, because if you cut your food even more, you also cut your nutrients even more. But if you get the right nutrients, you can actually get away with eating a lot more calories and still lose weight.